Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is about that opportunities in life are coming, and I know like in this space, in this side of the internet, we know we tend to get down a bit too gloom and doom at times about certain things. And it's not even that we're trying to be gloom and doom, we're just trying to be realistic, but I just want to talk up to you about the opportunities that are available to you, the things that you can possibly do, the things that can maybe work out for you, and how some of these things could work and how it usually works. One of the biggest things that I've really came to see is that things from the past are the things that save you. Like, if you notice in your own life, the people who've kind of helped you or been there for you in the beginning are usually going to be the same people to help you and be there for you again in the future. It's very rare, it's very uncommon when a random person from like just a random person from the ether, or just a person you just met or something that you just got into is gonna be the thing that does it for you. What I'm basically saying here is that in many ways, people, I've been hearing this ever since I was a kid, which is that your past truly does determine your future. Like, if you notice all the people who are good at sports, who are professional athletes, or all the smart people who became doctors and stuff like that and whatever, I can almost guarantee you that all these people, when they were younger, like not even 10 years old, they were showing signs that they were good at this stuff. They were showing signs, they were showing glimpses. And then obviously you need to nurture that and hone it down. But my point is that they already had some level of natural talent to this thing. And I guess in so many words, just me telling and talking to you is just, if you're trying to do something and in so many words, it's never really worked out for you beforehand, whatever the fuck that thing even is, this is probably not the thing for you. It's probably not. Now, I'm not trying to say that you can't improve or get better, and shit, maybe in some circumstances you're just going to need to improve and get better. But I'm just trying to say that, like, especially for monumental success or big successes or stuff like that, I can almost guarantee you that all of that shit, bro, comes from planning. All of it. What I've really came to realize in my life is like, I'm writing exams and stuff, I'm in my final year of high school, and whatever, and it's really hard with some of the tests and shit we're writing, but especially the university entrance exams. But anyways, the point is, like, I can say this is like, some of these exams, some of these things in life, be it sports, be it whatever, you need to have been practicing or learning or just been on your way for years, if not months at least. Think about it like this. Let's say wherever you're living, let's say Real Madrid, right? Or fuck it, or the Lakers are going to be having open trials. If you haven't been working out in like basketball or football, soccer, or, for the last couple of months at least, getting in shape, getting your handle right, your technical right, whatever, watching game study, you're just not going to make the most of that opportunity when it appears, Like, believe it or not, guys, every single day, opportunities in life open up, certain gaps open up, certain things close as well. They happen on both ends. And it's just that, like, sometimes a lot of you guys, you are focusing on the things that just, quite frankly, you either A, don't have access for, B, don't have capacity for, or C, it's just not the right timing for your life about this specific thing, And that's why you guys are struggling to see that level of success that you're looking for, because you're not looking at the actual tangible things that can actually move your life forward. I spoke about this in one of my videos, but it's just that, like, you guys look at these guys on the internet, you see these guys, saying, I make 50K a month with YouTube or this or that or whatever. And okay, maybe, but the implication that they're giving to you is that you can do it too. And my honest answer for me to you, and the honest answer is that no, you're not. Look, you could do YouTube, maybe, but there's a lot of people who've been on this app for years, and they have never made not a single freaking cent. or barely. You know, I just make YouTube videos for the love of the game. I don't really plan to make money off this. Obviously, yes, of course, if it brings me a couple something, but I don't really care. But the point is here is that, you know, not all opportunities are going to be available for you. Not everything. Some things, it's just, they were never open to begin with. But some things are open for you. And it's very important that you remind yourself of that and you understand that, because a lot of you guys, man, who watch these videos, some of you guys are really talented, believe it or not. Some of you guys are really smart. Some of you guys really do have those special talents and shit, and you're not using them, or at least not preparing to use them. And, you know, I don't know you personally, right? But I will say that, like, if you are in the position where you might have a chance or even halfway to a shot, I really think and I severely encourage you to take it seriously and to really prepare for that, because you have to think about it. This is one of your few chances and opportunities that you have in life to do something. You know, like, you know, I remember when I was like, I'll just give you a quick example. Like your final year of high school, your university entrance exams, bro, that is so important in a ways that like many people only realize when they're older that, damn, I should have took school seriously. I wouldn't be in the shit that I'm in, you know? And one thing I'll tell you is that it's the time pill. Time pill is so crazy, man, where certain opportunities you had as a kid, you had as a young person, just quite frankly, will not be open for you as you get older. And, you know, even if you do quote unquote fail or it doesn't really work, that's perfectly fine, because you still got to try, you still got to get a taste, a whiff of experience. And that's more than what certain people could ever get. But the real thing is that I want you to prepare, I want you to train, I want you to study, I want you to do, you know, to build whatever in this time. As right now, you're listening to me right now. This is your moment. This is your time to prepare these days, the next coming weeks. This is your chance, your time. Opportunities in life are there, guys. And for some of you guys who do have that one or two skill or talent in one area or another, I really just don't want you to just give it away. I really just don't want you to sit down on your ass and say, no, I don't want to. Oh, no, this, that, and the third. Look, and I'll tell you what, guys, sometimes opportunities in life don't come perfect. They're going to come halfway. They're going to come a bit weird. They're going to come a bit, you know, a little bit funky or something like that. And it doesn't matter, bro, because if you can just fucking send this one, your whole life can change. You know what's so weird about success, dude? About the concept of winning is that you only need to win once, and then you're a winner forever. You know, like I referenced this with studying, right? You only need to learn something once, and once you get it, you'll more or less comprehend it forever now. You know, like, okay, fine, you might be a bit dusty, you might need to brush up, but the thing is that you'll be brushing up, not learning it for the first time. And that brushing up is a billion times better than learning from scratch. It's almost like working out, right? All of you guys who've worked out know this, is that, you know, the muscle that you do have, that you did build, you know, the cardio, whatever that you did build or whatever, you know, let's say you spend like a period of time, you say 2, 3, 6, I don't know, months, and you were hitting it hard in the gym. You know, you had that period when you went a long time in the gym and you obviously built a little good physique. And let's say for the next 6 months or even a year, you just don't work out. Obviously, your muscles are going to go down a bit, you know, because you're just not active. But then you're not working them, using them as much. But then as soon as you come back into the gym, it's almost like your body, your muscles just remembers everything. You're not starting from zero anymore. But the point is that I want to talk to you about right now is that the time pill is real. Time pill is real. Some opportunities and windows in your life will only and only be open to you right now. And once that time is past, once that moment is gone, it's gone, bro. It's gone, is gone. It's not coming back. And if it's to come back, it's going to be weird. It's going to be this. I think about my sister, right? This is back in 2013. She was 18, right? And she basically decided to go study in another, like the main city in our country. It's a big city, right? Then yeah, she basically studied something because she basically didn't want to stay at home with my mom because she's fucking crazy. But anyways, and she studied something that just wasn't really that good. She's 30 years old right now, and she's saying that, oh, I want to go back to school. And a lot of people say stuff like that. I mean, I'm at the school I'm at, the teachers who teach us talk about this, saying, oh, I wish I could go back to school and stuff. And I remember one of my teachers, she said to the kids in here, says, some of you guys come into this classroom and you guys don't take this shit seriously. And it's true. A lot of these kids don't take it seriously. And the issue with you guys, this is her speaking, the issue with you guys is that you guys all live with your parents, and your parents are basically like a little umbrella, so to speak, about the world, right? Where they kind of protect you from seeing the world and the harsh reality. So you guys are still kids, believe it or not. But the thing is, once you guys get older and you start experiencing life and life starts kicking you in the ass, you're going to think back on these moments. You're going to think back on these moments. You're going to think back like, damn, I should have done this. Damn, I should have done that. Damn. And it's really going to be painful because now the issue is you won't be able to go back because the time is gone. And that is genuinely has to be one of the scariest things you need to understand or hear. Especially us knowing the fact that you're not going to be talented in everything. You're just not. Not all things are going to be available to you. Not all opportunities are going to be there for you. Not everything's going to be like that for you. So I ask you one more time, why with the little thing that you do have, with the one talent, with the one gift that you do have, why aren't you fucking sending it to the fucking moon? With the one opportunity you do have, why aren't you sending it to the fucking moon? And I guess the example I was trying to make before I lost my train of thought about the gym thing, when you only need to do it once, is that once you win forever. Once you get it once, you get it forever. Once you have it once, you have it forever. I'm telling you. And what's so sad? Like, I think about some of my results from last year, right? Basically, I got, above average marks. But I think about it now, especially since I did it before. I'm like, damn, if I could retake some of those subjects now, dude, I'd do a hell of a lot better, right? Because I went through it beforehand. But the thing is, I just can't. Now, I did do my best at that time, but there's still that part of me that still aches, that still yearns, that fuck, man, I know I could have done better. And I know a lot of you guys feel like that, man. So, what I really just want you to do is I want you to attack with vigor, to attack with incredible, is it veracity? Fuck it. Yeah, I want you to attack with incredible tenacity and with a ferocious energy in this stuff, with incredible consistency and discipline. Because here's the funny and weird part. You don't know when opportunities are going to arrive. You just don't know that. You don't know how it's going to happen. Like I remember there's this little topic I remember back in the day where my teacher was talking about it in class. And that was one of the times I said, let me pay attention this one time. I paid attention, whatever. And I remember when I was studying, but this is when the exam came, it was exam season again. I didn't really study that topic really, but it ended up being the topic that was in the exam. And I actually remembered what the teacher was speaking about. And I ended up getting some sort of good marks for it. I think it was something like, it was out of 8 marks and I was able to get 6. And the teacher the following day was like, everybody failed that section of the paper, right? Or the test or whatever. This was some time back. And life can be like that, bro, where some of the things you might feel like are stupid or dumb or not paying you any mind or whatever end up being the things that actually end up saving you, or end up being the thing that just end up pushing you just over the line, And that's one of the things too, where some of you guys, man, you pay attention to things that just aren't serving you, bro. You guys would rather watch a YouTube video or go to sleep or talk with retarded friends. And bro, time keeps on going, brother. And opportunities won't be open like that for you anymore. And if you don't fucking send it, bro, or at least do everything within your power, You're gonna regret it, bro. I swear to God you will, you know? And like, here's the thing, bro. Life is so unpredictable, and things happen that are unexpected, things that you didn't see. Shit fucks up on some weird shit. I remember when I was working off for football on and off over the couple years, and bullshit would happen. We'd end up moving or whatever. And I remember feeling this is like, you never really know when is your last day. Even me, like back when I was like getting thrown and kicked out of school and things like that and whatever, it's like you never really know when is your last day. You never really know. You know, one day you could be right here with me listening to this video. I don't know, maybe you're doing something, going to school, coming back from school. I don't know, into the morning, afternoon, night. I don't know. You're here, and literally next week you could be in a completely different predicament. One of your parents could pass away. Your sibling, shit, you could get into a car accident. You know, and then now life has fundamentally changed for you. You know, and that's why you should take all this stuff so seriously. And that's one of the reasons why, last point, but it's like one of the reasons why with me, like, I don't think fear is a bad thing. I think fear is great. I think fear is a phenomenal motivator. Fear of loss, fear of missing opportunities, fear of not growing, fear of staying the same, fear of bad things happening and you not being able to take full advantage of them, you know? Now, so some of you guys, man, some of these opportunities look different, or maybe it's a combination. For some of you guys, it's school. For some of you guys, it's maybe some sort of workplace job. For some of you guys, it's learning a skill on the side. For some of you guys, it's I don't know. I know you have something or know something, you know, and we'll get into other videos about being real and this, that, and the third. But no matter what it is, always keep this at the back of your mind that, you know, time's going to keep on moving, and, you know, you just can't afford to be distracted. You really can't. Because all the distractions you pay attention to, they're fucking useless, bro. Literally, all of them. You know, it doesn't matter, young Phillies getting arrested in jail. Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. Every single month, every 3-4 months, there's always new news, something to do with the government, something to do with a random celebrity, another party, another video, another movie, another show. It's the same shit, bro, on a Rolodex. It keeps on happening, and the next one, and the next, and they're all the same. You know, like you right now, you can like go and watch a movie from 2022, but you can't go back to 2022 and whatever age you were at. You can't go back there. But you can watch the movies and the shows and everything that came out back then. So some of the stuff you guys listen to and pay attention to or feel like is more important is retarded. And it's better for you to just throw yourself. Once you understand or see what that one thing could be for yourself, just throw yourself completely and just dedicate yourself at it completely. Because when it's all said and done, you'll be so grateful that you did that. And it's really, really not a bad investment. It's really, really not a bad investment at all. It's one of the best investments you can have, because you'll gain so much knowledge, so much skill, so much progress over a short period of time. And it just might be the thing that sends you just over the line into a different life bracket, into fundamentally a different life bracket. So, you know, literally everything else, your mama, your parents, or whoever, like literally cut them out. Like understand how useless and unimportant all these people's opinions and their noise, all the people who don't like you apparently, all that shit is just nothing. And understand that, bro, you could be somewhere else, bro. You could have something else, bro. Be at another level, bro. You know? And this is your moment. This is your time. People always say, oh, I never had a chance. Oh, I never had an opportunity. This is your opportunity right now. And you're cognizant of it. So that's really the video, guys. So please, guys, go out there and fucking send it. Delete everything. Delete social media. Delete Instagram. Unsubscribe to those fucking YouTubers. And get down to fucking business. And learning. And just immerse yourself in it. Become obsessed with it. Watch it religiously. Like, you know, just throw yourself in that in that chocolate that is that knowledge and that learning and that growing. and literally ignore the outside world, ignore everything else, because it's useless and it won't do anything for you. But the love, the juice, the taste, the all that, it's in here. It's in what you're doing right now. It's in that learning. It's in that course. It's in that book. It's in that workout. It's in that game study. It's in that whatever the fuck. You know what it is. Just immerse yourself in it, man. Just throw yourself into it and just indulge in it. And I swear to God, that's how you'll change your life. So yeah, guys, fucking go nuclear. Fucking send it. Immerse yourself. See you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey guys, I was busy editing and I'm going to add this last part. Another thing too, just the last bit of motivation is that what's really funny and what's really weird is that the work doesn't last as long as you think it does. It really doesn't, especially with the building the skills and the preparation. You know, somebody might hear 6 months of work and might be like, whoa, that's a lot. But if you really think about it, 6 months of work to change your entire life is nothing. It's literally nothing. And, you know, sometimes you might think these things are so long or whatever, but it's really short. And it's such a weird thing because it's one of those things that are truly, it will be over before you even know it. And, you know, that's really one of the things you should keep in mind, which is that you might think this thing is so long and it's so hard and it's so difficult and it's that it's impossible to learn or do this thing or to whatever, but really it's not. It's really not. And with just some consistency, within even a couple weeks, a couple months, you'll look back to where you started and you'll be like, damn, I can't even believe that. You know, so yeah, always remember that as well.